6-month-old Kiddo is the newest kid on the lucky dog block. Though he's at ease with other dogs, he did show signs of timidity during his assessment, prompting Eric to put off training in favor of bonding. While Eric earns Kiddo's trust, one belly rub at a time, Rashi works her magic to help him find a forever home.
Today, Rashi set up a video chat with Daniel and Leela. We're gonna talk about what dog is right for them and what dog they're looking for. Hey guys.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
We wanted to get to know you guys a little bit better so that way we can help you find the perfect dog.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
So what do you guys do for a living?
I work as an accountant for an insurance agency in Simi Valley.
And I go to school and also work at a grocery store as a courtesy clerk.
What do you guys like to do in your free time? What are your hobbies?
Work out together, go hiking, play board games together, watch TV.
Can you describe your home and the neighborhood that you're around?
Yeah, we're currently in a one-bedroom apartment. It's a pretty good neighborhood. I always see people walking out with their dogs.
Are you on the first floor, second floor? Are there any stairs?
Yeah, we are on the second floor and there are stairs to get up there.
Sounds like a great fit. I just asked that they send us some pictures and videos so we can make sure it is indeed a great space.
Rashi mentioned to me that you guys have a high functioning level of Asperger's, is that correct?
Yeah, Asperger is actually a higher functioning form of autism.
It's social interaction that really gets to me. I struggle with making eye contact when I'm talking to people.
And have you noticed that having dogs present have helped?
Yeah.
It definitely has enough for me. All that anxiety and stress just seem to go out the door as soon as a dog comes up to you, and it just relieves all that pressure that you just felt during the day.
Yeah, I think dogs are like little therapists. It helps us feel loved and feel more happy.
Rashi mentioned to me that you have had a dog before, is that correct?
Yes, his name was Frankie. He was a Chow mixed with a Labrador. I grew up with him pretty much my entire life. He was just a loyal, good guard dog. When sadly did pass away last year, and it was tough.
After hearing Daniel and Leela's story, the dog Kiddo that we just rescued, I think he's gonna be a really awesome fit for these guys. We actually did just rescue a dog. We're still assessing his temperament, but I wanna keep you guys posted on his progress because he may be a good fit for you. How does that sound?
That sounds amazing.
That's
We're
awesome.
definitely excited for that.
I'm really excited because it's super awesome to see that we're gonna have a dog soon.
Guys, I really appreciate you taking the time to share your stories with us. We hope to see you guys really soon. Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
Coming up,
Okay, Kiddo.
Kiddo steps out of his comfort zone. It's been almost 2 weeks since Eric rescued Kiddo, a sweet but timid Chihuahua mix. In lieu of training, Eric has used the time to bond with Kiddo and give him his joint health supplements,
All right, there we go.
ultimately earning Kiddo's trust along the way.
Oh, you got it. Yeah.
Not only that, after reviewing photos of Daniel and Leela's apartment, Eric and Rashi have signed off on the space,
What do you think? Oh, thank you. I think it's a go.
I think that's a yes.
meaning Kiddo is one step closer to a forever home. But before Kiddo can join their family, he'll need to master the 6 classic cues, starting with the sit cue.
You're so excited. I immediately go into the traditional way of teaching a sit, which is to take a treat and lure over the back of a dog's head. But in Kiddo's case, he's not necessarily comfortable sitting back while that treat goes over his head.
To help Kiddo feel more at ease, Eric incorporates the ultimate security blanket, Kiddo's bed.
What happens is if you have a very plush bed, they start to move around a little bit, and to get a little bit more stable, they'll actually sit back. As soon as he did that, I would say yes and reward. Yes. And I did that consistently to where he actually started to target the bed and thought that's where he was supposed to sit.
From there, Eric moves the sit training off the bed. But instead of relying on the bed for comfort, Kiddo relies on Eric.
He wanted to come up to my leg and sit near me. And so I utilized that comfort and I basically lured him in between my legs, and then he started to sit.
Yes.
Eventually, with enough repetition, Kiddo takes a leap of faith and sits on his own.
Yes.
And that was really big for him. Great first steps for Kiddo, considering he's had no training. I'm really proud of him.
All right, let's take a break. Let's go.
Coming up, As training draws to a close, Eric starts thinking about Kiddo's endgame.
Leave it.
2-year-old Kiddo is finding his swagger. Since arriving at the ranch, this timid Chihuahua mix has been building his confidence and channeling it into learning all 6 classic cues.
Leave it. Yes. Good job.
His hard work pays off, earning him a silver medal.
All right. Look at that. Kiddo for the silver. All right.
Let's go.
Now that basic training is over, it's time to start focusing on the skills that Kiddo will need in order to thrive with his new family. First, because Daniel and Leela enjoy hiking, Eric begins taking Kiddo on short daily hikes to expose him to nature and build his endurance. Next, because Daniel and Leela live on the 2nd floor of an apartment complex, Eric acclimates Kiddo to stairs. He takes the process one step at a time.
Oh, good job, Kiddo.
Until eventually, Kiddo is able to scale an entire staircase.
Almost there.
Good job, kiddo. You made it. This is like Everest.
But Kiddo still needs one final skill if he wants to graduate at the top of his game.
Daniel and Leela have mentioned to me that they love playing board games.
Though board games are a fun activity for adults, the pieces pose a choking hazard to dogs if mistaken for toys or food.
And I want to make sure that if they accidentally drop a game piece, that Kiddo doesn't go for it and try to eat it.
This means taking Kiddo's leave it cue to a whole nother level.
So Rashi and I set up a checkerboard at our kitchen table, and I'm dropping checkers onto the ground. So what if I accidentally did this? Leave it. Yes. If he stays on his bed and loses focus onto that little checkers piece, I say yes and reward. Leave it.
Kiddo catches on quickly, but in a real-life scenario, he won't always have a leave it cue to keep him on track.
Sometimes we don't always know when something drops on the ground, so I need to make sure that he knows he has to always wait for permission to get something rather than just going for it.
That means replacing the verbal cue with the sound of the game piece hitting the floor.
Yes. Again. Oh, we dropped a piece. Yes. And eventually, he knew that every time this little piece hit the ground, he had to turn his head and he would get a reward.
Oh, he's a good boy. Good job. He's doing great.
What do you think?
Well, now that he's trained, we can play.
All right, let's go. Set it up.
Coming up, training is over. Now it's time to roll the dice on a new life.
Can he join?
Not too long ago, Kiddo was a shy and submissive shelter dog that couldn't quite find his comfort zone with humans. Now, after weeks of training and trust building, this sweet Chihuahua mix has come out of his shell and is ready to help his new family face their own social anxiety.
Hey.
I know what this face means.
It's time to go home with his family.
I am sad about Kiddo leaving the ranch. At the same time, Daniel and Leela are the sweetest couple, and Kiddo is really going to add so much to their life.
Okay, I'll be back.
Sweetie. All right.
So today I'm going to be uniting Kiddo with his forever family, Daniel and Leela. They told me where they were going to be, but they didn't know I had Kiddo.
Hey guys,
Hey.
someone wants to join the game. Can he play?
Of course. I was definitely surprised seeing Kiddo. He was so cute, so little and just lovable.
He's very happy. We got a nice wagging tail.
Oh yeah, he's very
He's
excited.
beautiful. I love his color. When I first laid eyes on him, I fell in love with him. I felt warmth in my heart.
Well, guys, I kind of want to show you what we've been working on with him. You want to join me in the field just over there?
Of course.
So guys, the sit cue is just going to be like this. So it's just lifting your hand, making sure your forearm is parallel with the ground.
I wanted to make sure that I got to show them what we had worked on, and I also want to make sure that they're comfortable handling Kiddo.
So you're just going to take this treat, you're going to hold it between your index finger and middle finger with your thumb, and you're just going to say, Kiddo, come.
Kiddo, come.
Yes, and then reward.
Yes.
Perfect.
It was really cool to see them both interact, and Kiddo seemed to take to them right away.
Kiddo, come.
Perfect.
Yes, good boy. It's mind-blowing because I've never done that with a dog before. It's really awesome.
Down.
After working through all the cues, it was officially time to hand over the reins.
You think you're ready to take him from here?
We
Yeah.
are.
All right. I have one last thing, though, before I hand over the leash.
Kiddo has earned his gold graduation medal.
Seeing Eric give Kiddo his gold graduation medal, I thought that was really cool. I felt like he just won the Olympics.
All right, big guy. You're going to a really great family, okay?
As sad as it is, I'm just as happy that he has this family to go to. I know they're going to take great care of him.
Bye, kiddo. Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much, Eric.
Knowing that both Daniel and Leela have Asperger's, I'm hoping that Kiddo can be that bridge where he kind of breaks the ice when they're meeting new people for the first time.
Now that we have Kiddo, I think he's going to make an amazing impact. Even if we have the worst days, we can always come home. We know we got Kiddo there to cheer us up.
I think it will bring us closer with having another companion, another family member into our life.
From hopeless to a home. That's our mission. One dog at a time.